Hi friends, I'm back for Junie B. Jones as a Party Animal, Chapter 2. So remember, in Chapter 1, think about what happened. Junie B. Jones and Nat Grace were hanging out with Lucille and her Richie Nana. And Junie B. Jones invited herself over to their house. So let's see what happens in Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is called Excellent Work of Us. Lucille sits at my same table in room 9. She kept on being mad at me, only I don't even know why. That is a lovely sweater you are wearing today, Lucille, I said, very pleasant. She scooted her chair away from me. I scooted next to her. Ooh, is that sequins I see on the collar? Because sequins are my favorite little shiny, roundy-ish beady things, I told her. I touched one of the sequins. Lucille pushed my hand away. I tickled her under the chin, very friendly. Coochie coochie coo, I said, real fun. Lucille turned her back to me. I swinged her ponytail. Swingy, 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 I sang. Just then, Lucille springed out of her chair. Stop touching me, she hollered right in my face. My teacher hurried over to my table speedy fast. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. I smiled at her, very cute. Hello, how are you today? Me and Lucille are not even fighting. We are just having a loudish conversation. Mrs. looked funny at me. I think you mean conversation, Junie B. She said conservation is when people save something. I tapped on my head, very thinking. Then all of a sudden I jumped up real excited. Yes, only I do, Mrs. I do save something, I said. I saved that Grace a seat on the bus. I shouted across the room, Grace, hey Grace, tell Mrs. how I saved you a seat on the bus. Because she thinks I don't know my words, apparently. That Grace shouted back. She does, teacher. Junie B saves me a seat on the bus every single day. I smiled, very proud. See, Mrs., I told you I saved something. Conservation, conversation, Junie B knows. Mrs. stared at me a real long time. Then she closed her eyes and she said she needs a vacation. Pretty soon, the bell rang for recess. Lucille didn't even wait for me and Grace. She ran right out the door without us. That is how come we had to chase that girl and surround her. I made my voice very growly. I am at the end of my string with you, madame, I said. How come you keep being mad at us? Because me and Grace didn't even do anything to you. Lucille stamped her foot. Yes, you did. You ruined everything. I was begging my Nana for a little white poodle, and she was almost going to say yes. And then you guys got in my back seat, and now everything is ruined. I did a huffy breath at her. Yeah, only that is not even our fault, Lucille, because we didn't know you were begging. We just wanted to see your Richie Nana, and that's all. I don't care, said Lucille. You should have stayed away. You guys have your own nanas. Just then, me and that Grace got very glum again. I know we have nanas, I said. But Lucille, they are not Richie nanas like yours. That Grace hanged her head. Our nanas are just regular nanas, she said. They are duds. After that, Lucille acted nicer to us. Sorry, she said. Sorry about your regular nanas. I was just upset about not getting my poodle, that's all. Usually my Nana gives me whatever I want. Just then, I smiled real big, because a great idea popped in my head, that's why. It came right out of thin air. Lucille, hey Lucille, maybe me and Grace can come to your Nana's house and we can help you beg for a poodle. I danced all around. And here's another great idea. Maybe we can even spend the night, possibly. Because me and Grace never even saw a Richie house before. Plus, that way we can beg for your poodle for the whole entire evening. All of a sudden, that Grace started dancing all around too. When can we come? When can we come? She asked. I clapped my hands, very thrilled. I'm available on Saturday, I believe, I said. Me too. I'm available on Saturday too, said that Grace. Lucille thought and thought. I don't know about Saturday, she said. My mommy and daddy and brother are going away for the weekend, so it's going to be just me and my Nana. I jumped up and down. Hooray, I said. That will work out even better, because now we can beg your Nana with positively no interruptions. Just then, Lucille started to smile. Hey, yeah, why didn't I think of that? She said. I pointed at myself. Because I'm the brains of this outfit. That's why, I said, real happy. After that, all of us skipped around and around. Plus, me and that Grace did a high five. Because we were on our way to the Nanas, of course. That's the end of chapter 2, friends. So tune in to the next video for chapter 3. Chapter 3 is called The Rules. So it turns out Junie B is going to get to go to Lucille's Richie Nana's house after all. But friends, Junie B wasn't talking very nicely about her Nana. So whether your Nana or Grandma is rich or regular, like Junie B said, all Nanas are wonderful. And I'm sure that's what Junie B is going to learn in this story. But tune in for chapter 3 when we figure out the rules. Bye, friends.